Baby Cakes and the Memphis Redbirds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ronald Ibar is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, looking at his numbers, he's got 3 times the strikeouts to walks, and what that tells me, that's very good. He's going to dominate hitters. His stuff is electric, and if he continues to keep guys off balance and not walk hitters, he'll continue to have a successful season. We'll see if he's able to execute that game plan in this game.
Center fielder, Manny.
Digging in the
Fleming.
switch hitter, Manny Fleming.
Let's get ready.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
To say this game has not started the way the pitcher wanted it to would be an understatement, to say the least, but he can't worry about the mistakes he made here. He just has to get himself out of it. Easier said than done as the cleanup man steps in next.
Ready now, Barry Rayner. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Let's go. Hey, take a cut now. Get your cuts.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. 1 run scores. 2 runs are in. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And as a result, the run is in to score.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Batting fifth.
Come on, big guy.
Second baseman.
Stepping in now, number 1, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Mulder takes it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So coming to the plate, Chester Goodrich comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. This one's flared toward left center. Hood on the move, and now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, you're already down 3. You can't worry about that. Still play with your game. You got a lot of baseball left. Get maybe 1 inning. Simple way. Try to get at.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Fleming.
Manny Fleming.
Can't drive it.
First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Howie
Leading off for the
Warner.
Redbirds.
He's 0 for 1 thus
Center
far.
fielder, Howie Warner.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to center field. Fleming is underneath this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Number 40. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. The Baby Cakes lead it 5-0. Striding in once again, Manny Fleming. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Warner. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Manny Fleming.
Manny Fleming.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, your pitch right here.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
Hey, need you right here. Need you.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. New Orleans is out in front, 5-0. Ready for another chance? Orlando Romero. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Ready once again, Manny Fleming.
Center fielder,
Manny fly, big boy.
Fleming.
Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Matt, I'm looking down at the bullpen. There's nobody getting up. This is his game right here. I know he's in big trouble, but he's going to have to suck it up and go get him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that's a good-looking curveball to hit right there. That ball's coming right into you. So maybe he's measuring him and looking for another one this pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Number 54 will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Baby Cakes lead it.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
A 6-4 finish in tonight. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. In now, Manny Fleming.
Center fielder, Manny Fleming.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. Givens is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So they're able to get the runner. Digging in, Chester Goodrich. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked 2nd on the team in stolen bases. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Ichiro, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, in this day and age when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom 3rd in the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then.
Standing in, Manny Fleming. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Let it fly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, your pitch, huh?
One 0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martin has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. New Orleans is out in front, 1-0. Stepping into the box, Sean Mulder. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Fleming moving in. He's there and records the 1st out. So striding forward now, number 54. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And now the 2nd pitch of the inning is in the air to right. And he will make the play out there. And they're so striding in, Jose Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Fleming is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Ready for another shot now. Manny Fleming. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that's off the left field wall. Throw into 2nd. And he will beat the throw into 2nd as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Ramon Cabrera steps in now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Here we go.
Here it comes on 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Well, Matt, that ball wasn't hit very hard. 2 strikes. You're just trying to battle. Put the ball in play, and he gets a bonus when you drive in the run.
Here we go, guys.
Now batting, left fielder, Bob Presley.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hood sprinting after it, and that's the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Manny Fleming.
Manny Fleming.
First pitch of the at-bat. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Keep it going up there. Your turn. Your turn.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep. Here you go.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Clutch up now.
And that's through. A base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
Oh, big dog, right here.
Into the box now, Ramon Cabrera, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 0-1. Just got a piece to the right side. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here we go.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, number 1. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Here we go one time like a big dog. Hey, let it fly.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Hey, now your turn.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And again a throw. Runner back safely.
Good. No one better up there. Here you go.
0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go. Get your pitch, drive it right here.
Ready on 1 and 2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Hey, right guy. No one better.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Swing and a little tapper.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Now at the plate, Ken Givens. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth. Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so...
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. So digging in now, Manny Fleming, couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there. Stay hot now. Let's go, kid. Stay hot back. Keep it up.
The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Martinez. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, number 54. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Number 54.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Fleming coming on. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's how quickly things can change in this.
So striding in, Manny Fleming. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Man, you smoked that thing. Atta boy. Good job.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Ramon Cabrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Come on, big guy.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, this catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
From the stretch. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Now at the plate, Manny Fleming. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
The 0-1 on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Skied into straightaway right. Goodrich is there. 1 away. Stepping in, Manny Fleming.
24. Manny Fleming.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Goodrich going back at the track. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. So it's 1 run. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The New Orleans Baby Cakes with their
4th of July invokes a special feeling in a ballpark, and sometimes in a team spirit as well.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Alfonso Delgado, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in the switch hitter, Manny Fleming. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Manny Fleming.
Keep it rolling.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, let her rip one time.
The 0-1 on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Stay high up there. Nobody better right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing, and it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
Now at the plate, Diego Gonzalez took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Diego Gonzalez.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 39 backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Edmund McCarty. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
McCarty.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about.
Into the box now, Manny Fleming.
24.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fleming.
Grounded to the right. Scooped up. One there. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 1 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. McCarty has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Striding in once again, Juan Cedeno. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready on 1 and 2. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Ready for another shot now. Manny
Leading
Fleming.
off for New
He's
Orleans.
0 for 2 thus far in this
Center
one.
fielder, Manny Fleming.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
All right, one time. Right
He's
here.
ready.
Hit
Here's
it
the
right here.
0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, get your pitch. See through, huh? Let's go. Hey, let her rip here.
Ready with the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Full count, here it comes. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound.
Number 13.
And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Jimmy Frank takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, come on. Let's
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
And a dive, but he's back in.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Pitch misses the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Destin Hood. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Let's go. Hey, stick your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. In the dirt here, throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Hey, get your pitch
Ready
up
with
there.
the
Let's go,
2-0
kid.
pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Orlando is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Sebastian Almanzar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Almanzar.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Fleming is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready once again, Manny Fleming.
Number 24, Manny Fleming.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Here we go, no one better.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Here's the 0-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Cruz rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Now batting, number 1.
Into the box, number 1. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A runner in scoring position with none out.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Hey, like you can.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Let it fly.
Hit to short. Hernandez scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Now batting, Hunter Dozier. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Hey, let's make a plan. Hold him right here. Let's go.
0-1 pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Fleming is after it. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Alfonso Delgado earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
7 runs on.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Digging in, Manny Fleming. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Now one better. Stay hot. Keep it rolling.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCarty has a beat on it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal base.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Mosley. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Flipped out the other way toward short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready for another chance? Quincy Hernandez.
Third baseman, Quincy Hernandez.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ichiro sprinting after it, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Digging in for his second at bat, Manny Fleming. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Here we go.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Mondesi picks it up, and he's retired 1 away. So striding in, Manny Fleming. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Back in standing. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there.
Striding into the box, Manny Fleming 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. And Ichiro's running. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Standing in, Manny Fleming. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Come on, big guy.
Here it comes on 1-1. This is line to left. And he comes through with extra bases. Will they wave that tying run home? And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Well, you can tell he's got ice water in his veins. No pressure. He gets up there in the 9th with this streak going and delivers.
Let it fly now.
Now batting, first baseman, David Cruz.
Come on, sitting on something here.
Yeah, there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. Now in the box, Barry Rayner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go. Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Hey, drive them in for us. We need you. Here we go. Hey, right guy, right place.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Drive them in right now. Hey, your turn. Drive them in.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls, because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him the ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded, you know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Barry Rayner goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Destin Hood. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there, kid. All right, here we go. Get your ribbies. Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us, big guy.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Hey, keep it going. You're next up there. Needs you right now.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
Hey, kid, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. So a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. And the ball game is over. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end 6. Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has come. Now to the plate, Manny Fleming carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Into the box now, Thomas Ellsworth. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Ellsworth.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Fleming moving to his left, 1 down. Into the box, Manny Fleming, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Fleming.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
I got 2-1 the count.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
And a fastball just a bit high.
3 balls, 1 strike. See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now that's popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. Not in time. And he's in there with a double.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit.
At the plate, Manny Fleming. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Liner towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. The Storm Chasers lead it. Now at the plate, Thomas Ellsworth. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ichiro on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Manny Fleming. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
1-0 pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from 3rd. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Number 50 wins his 3rd of the season. Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Juan Rodriguez, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's putting together an outstanding season on the mound. I mean, anytime you have an ERA in the low threes, you've had a solid year. He's taking care of his own business. He's pitching deep in games and giving his team a chance to win every time he goes out. And I think the same will be today. He's going to give them an opportunity to win this game because he'll pitch well.
Manny Fleming stands in as he looks at a called strike. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Matt, they're playing okay ball. They play .500 at home.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. We've played an inning, still nothing.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Digging in, Hank Trahan. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Fleming. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard to short. Trahan comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Striding in once again, Manny Fleming. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
And a base hit, so a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game.
Well, they get the 2-out RBI, but I go back to that error earlier in the inning that set the whole inning up, and the way it's playing out right now, that may really hurt them.
First baseman number 25.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box, Barry Rayner, swing and a liner, foul.
Hey, let her rip, let's go.
Runner!
There goes the runner, pitches a cold strike, the throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
Hey, let her rip right here.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Runner going a second time. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Manny Fleming.
Center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Fleming.
And a fastball just a bit up. One 0 count. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thompson's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very ready once again. Manny Fleming, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
That was a tough split right there. The splitter in the high 80s, when you're throwing that kind of a split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
He'll try again, 1-2. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. John Estrella wins his 4th game out of the bullpen. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Fleming comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Stepping up now, Manny Fleming. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ilez is right there. 1 down. Digging in to try it again, Manny Fleming. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Start it
Ready
up.
with the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Into the box now, number 1. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, catcher
Ramon Cabrera steps in now. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Here we go, guys.
Standing in, Hank Trahan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Fleming ranging back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Manny Fleming. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Out into right center. Well hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir.
Oh, what he said, do one
Stepping
time.
in now, number 1, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
All right, come on now. One time. Let's fly.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. A dive. He's got it. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Great diving stop down there at first to get the out. If that ball gets to the outfield, the whole complexion of this inning drastically changes.
Now batting, catcher, Ramon
Cabrera steps in now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the...
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Manny Fleming, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
The 1-0 pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Come on, baby. Square it up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Drive it. Let's go, kid.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
number 1.
In now, number 1. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, right guy, right place.
Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Here we go. Lead you right here.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Ilez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Ramon Cabrera. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Are almost never looking for it.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Let's go.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
Into the box, Mike Aviles, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And Aviles will watch this one miss, and it evens the count at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. 2-1.
Touch up, draw me in right here. Here you go.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Man, easy right here, kid. Let's go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, on the
The
road.
2-2 one more time. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits. Ready for another chance, Jamie Ilez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fleming giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Justin Nicolino earns win number 7 on the season. Anthony Cram earns the save out of the bullpen, his 23rd. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Fleming is after it. And that's the first out of the inning. And now we'll look at the start.
Well, in this day and age, when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom 3rd in the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. A chance now to take a look at how the home.
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their game is pressure, put the ball in play.
Manny Fleming is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Really busting him in on this at-bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
Now another 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Sanchez
hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Fleming has it, and it's a quick out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Harold Arnett. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Harold Arnett
swinging a soft liner, And that'll be the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Manny Fleming. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Down the third baseline. Oh, a diving stop. Wow. Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Sanchez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run.
And you can see why they love this guy.
Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line hard toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get in there safely. So that's his third triple of the year. Digging in, Brett Eibner. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Brett Eibner.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hood is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
Oh, here we go.
Now batting.
Striding in, Manny Fleming. Heading out toward shallow right. Eibner has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half. 4-2 now. 4-2 the final score tonight. Les Estrada earns his first win of the season. First opened back in 2012. A look inside the Mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. It'll be the youngsters with the chance to shine here. The futures game between the World Team and the United States team. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Frederick Berry, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Manny Fleming is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
What a difficult combination. 96-mile-an-hour fastball, then it comes back with the curveball. So difficult to not sit on that 96 and be able to react to that curveball. It's a tough combination.
Hey, try that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Here's another 1-2. Little chopper back his way. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Okay, here's the defense.
Stepping in and ready for
Now
another
batting.
shot, Manny
Designated
Fleming.
hitter,
He's 0 for
Manny
1 thus far.
Fleming.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here it comes on 1-1. And that misses 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got a lot of it out to deep left. Tejeda ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Now batting, number 15.
Into the box, number 15. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wait for your pitch up there.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now batting,
Stepping in
30.
now, number 30, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Midsummer Classic right after this. Digging in and looking for more.
Now
Manny
batting,
Fleming, 1
designated
for 2
hitter,
with a double on the
Manny
ledger so far.
Fleming.
Come on, big guy. Seat up. Drive
Ready
right
to
into the
deliver.
box. Let's
Here's
go.
the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Tejeda. And that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. The U.S. team on top, 2-1.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory.
At the halfway point, a manager rouses his team to build on the successes of their first half.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Pierre Hunter gets the call for game 1 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Leading off for the Baby Cake.
Digging in now, Manny Fleming. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. At the plate, number 1. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he'll dive back in safely. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ross Stripling is forced onto the mound now following the injury, and he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. Nobody out, runner on first. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The changeup down just didn't get him to go after it.
Here's the 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
To short, hit hard, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Catcher, Ramon Cabrera.
Ramon Cabrera is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back. First and second here with nobody out. just missing here, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Spin and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. None out, runners at first and second. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Here it is on 3-1. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be an unearned run there. Looked like he tracked the ball well off the bat, but when it came time to close the deal, he just couldn't squeeze it. He'll be thinking about that one for a while.
Striding in once again, Manny Fleming.
Manny Fleming.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit. No. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ross Stripling. A base hit in his first trip.
Stripling.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Ichiro, and he makes the catch for the second out. Oh, and they should know better than to run on Ichiro. He is out at home plate. So it's no runs on 2 base hits. Ready for another shot now. Manny Fleming, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, Manny Fleming.
Number 24, Manny Fleming.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh? Hey, see it? Drive it right there.
Weakly hit to third. He's got to hurry. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Joe Aguero. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Swinging a little blooper to center. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth. Trace Thompson digs in. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, Trace Thompson.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fleming over to his left. 1 away. Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hood is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready for another chance? Manny Fleming. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Come on, baby. See it, drag it.
0-1. Here it comes. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Come on, guy.
The next 3-2. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show. At the plate, Manny Fleming comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Here's the first pitch to him. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Come on now, one time right here.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
The 1-0 delivery. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Squared that one up just a little late.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he'd thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Armas is there. He's got it one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Fleming, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Eibner has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hit. In now, Joe Aguero. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Fly ball out toward left center field. Fleming will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Manny Fleming. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Thompson ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Hernandez.
Hey, get him some best stuff right here.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Fleming moves over. 2 gone.
Cut it, cut hold.
Stepping in, Manny Fleming. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Hit hard to short. He's got it. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play. And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Baseman, Rob Segedin.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Fleming coming in. He's there and records the first out. Digging in, Hank Trahan comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hood has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Digging in, the switch hitter, Manny Fleming.
Center fielder, Manny
Here's the first
Fleming.
pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Seguin is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Trace Thompson digs in. Singled homer run in his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt, they was talking about a bloop and a blast.
Now at the plate, Rob Seguin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a flare out to left center. Hood is after it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Oh, this game is crazy. That single right there. Now we got the tying run on and the winning run.
Here now is our final.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16th. So striding forward now, Manny Fleming. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
First baseman.
Standing in now, Barry Rayner. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed, and if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Trace Thompson digs in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Trace Thompson.
Swing and a line drive. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Fleming. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
I got 2-1.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Thompson is right there. And that's out number 2. Ready once again, Harold Arnett. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the 0-2. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
After that single, now we're first.
Digging in to try it again, Omar Soto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 39 is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Ready for another chance? Manny Fleming. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning.
Hey, be patient.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Fleming.
Manny Fleming.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Harold Arnett. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Arnett.
Back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Rob Segedin. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here.
Hey, your turn. Drop him in.
Digging in once again, Manny Fleming. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away.
Hey, keep it going.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Men on third with 2 down. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Kramer is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end 6. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 4 of this 4-game. Digging in the switch hitter, Manny Fleming, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
First pitch on its way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get to 500, you feel like, okay.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Let it rip. Let's go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
At the plate, Destin Hood. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action.
Look for your pitch here. Here we go. Here we go.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
The 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Rosario. 1 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them if they want to split this series, HR?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Ramon Cabrera comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Mike Aviles.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
In now, Mike Aviles, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here's the 1-0. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A changeup over the inside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
All right, one time right here, kid.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Trying to
Let's
keep
go,
the
big
score
dog.
where it is, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Push to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
That was an 8-pitch at bat, Matt. I was so impressed watching it. Pitcher throwing strikes, the batter fighting balls off, and then he ends up getting the base hit. That's just a great baseball play.
Batting 7th, shortstop, number 39.
Standing in now, number 39. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other.
Stepping up now, Josh
Leading off for
Kramer.
Oklahoma City.
Batting average is a likely
fielder,
source of pride for
Josh
him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Fleming is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, you're already down 3. You can't worry about that. Still play with your game. You got a lot of baseball left. Get maybe 1 inning. Chip away. Try to get at their pitcher and get your team right back in.
Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. He's
Right
back in the
fielder.
starting lineup for this
Right.
one after sitting out last night's game. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ichiro racing back at the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Baby Cakes lead it 3-0.
Hey, one time.
Stepping
right
in
now.
and ready for another shot,
Center fielder number
Manny
24.
Fleming.
Manny Fleming.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
One time. Let it fly.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there in that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he was looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Destin Hood. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Get your pitch, huh?
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Hey, one time, right
Hoping
now.
to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom of the second. New Orleans is out in front, 3-0. Standing in, Hank Trahan. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Here comes the payoff pitch. Popped in the air back behind short. Number 39 is there for it. 2 down. Settling in now, Luis Rosario. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Well, he really picked his team up right there. After the pop out, you're thinking, oh, we may not score. Then he hops up there with 2 outs and drives in the run. That just lifts everybody's spirits.
Digging in to try it again, Kike Hernandez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Hernandez.
Comes set and the 0-1. Line toward the alley and left center. Fleming will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 3 innings complete. The Baby Cakes lead it 3-1. Ready once again, Manny Fleming. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
Fleming.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
The pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Digging in once again, Josh Kramer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Kramer.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Fleming ranging forward. He can't get there as it falls in. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the... Ready for another shot now. Manny Fleming. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. And we are all tied 5-5.
Sit down here.
The left fielder, number 10, Lorenzo.
Pulled toward right center field. Ichiro over to his right, and that ends the inning. 1 hit's all they get. 7th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. So digging in now, Manny Fleming.
Manny Fleming.
All right, come on now. One time. Get a piece.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. And we are all tied 5-5. Now at the plate, Harold Arnett. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Harold Arnett.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Round Rock Express. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Nick Martinez will be on the mound for the series opener. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well.
Batting 4th.
So stepping in, Manny Fleming, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
Drilled down the line.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2 out with the man at first.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Check your swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Wait for your pitch up there.
The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball.
Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
All right, one time right here.
The 3-2 one more time. Pulled toward right center field. Bonner has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Preston.
Right fielder.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Fleming sprinting after it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at bat, Manny Fleming. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Fleming.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
I don't care how hard you're throwing. You get that ball down there, he just dropped the barrel and it jumped off the bat. Nice hitting on a tough pitch.
The batter, number 1.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll dive back in safely.
Let it rip right here.
Another look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in.
See it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
Standing in now, number 1. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Here's the 1-0. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Get your pitch, drive it right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Fastball in there, 3-2.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Ramon Cabrera.
First delivery to him on the way. Ramon Cabrera is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Here we go.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
That one's in there, 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Digging in to try it again, Mike Aviles. He drew a walk his first time up.
Aviles.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
Ready with the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Hey, see it. Hey, drive it. Here we go.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Comes set, now the pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
See it up, drive it like you can. Let's go.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one as it's fouled away, and the count holds at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Lifted in the air to right field. Moving under it, Preston looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Hey, this has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, and a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Digging in once again, Manny Fleming, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Hey, let's go now.
First and second now, 1 man out. Whoa. 1-1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Here we go now, Hulk.
Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line towards center field. Bonner is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Striding in once again, Manny Fleming. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Fleming.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Rua on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready once again, Brian Washington. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Baseman, Brian
High in the air out to center field. Fleming has a play. 1 away.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Alfonso Delgado earns his 8th victory of the season as he finished just 1 out shy. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Round Rock Express. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Orlando Valdez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
Digging in the switch hitter, Manny Fleming, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one right down Main Street. HR are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
Runners going. Hard liner toward short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Ready now, Sammy Cortez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Sammy Cortez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ichiro on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Ready for another chance. Manny Fleming. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Fleming.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Pulled toward right center field. Bonner moving to his left. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Fleming. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Up the middle and off his leg.
I don't care how hard you're throwing. You get that ball down there, he just dropped the barrel and it jumped off the bat. Nice hitting on a tough pitch.
Ready for another shot now. Barry Rayner. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And the runner back.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
The 0-1. This is in the air out to right. Profar is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 base hits. Ready once again, Tom
Center fielder
Bonner.
number
He comes in
00.
0 for 2 thus far.
Tom Bonner.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 9 game hit.
Digging in to try it
Leading
again,
off for
Ryan
round
Rua.
one.
He started out the
Left
evening 0 for
fielder,
2 so far.
Ryan Rua.
Grounded back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning under.
Hey, keep it going, keep it going.
Digging
Watch
in,
up, Brian.
Manny
Center fielder
Fleming.
number 24. Manny Fleming.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Into the box, Barry Rayner. It's been a rough go of things at the plate
First
for him
baseman
so
number
far, but his
25.
guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Rayner.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, keep going. He's right now.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the New Orleans Baby Cakes. Ready now, Manny Fleming. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. A little bouncer that winds up foul. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
Go.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go.
Set to deal on 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. And so digging in now, Ernest Francisco. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
Now we've got 2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hood is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. And ending in the... In now, Fred Rush. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in.
Fred Rush.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Hood. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. The right fielder. It's not often you say the right fielder is the best outfielder in the outfield, but this guy is. He's got...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Fleming. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Just a great approach at the plate right here. This pitch is on the outer half, and he just goes with it, and he has enough to bounce it over the wall and cruise into second with a ground rule double.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Number 1.
Into the box, number 1, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid. Get yours right here.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Ripped down the first base line.
Hey, need you right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Ramon Cabrera. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
Matt, that's one of those hangers you just hit into the night sky right there. Just blast it out of the atmosphere. But he let it go. I can't believe he didn't pull the trigger and just let it go.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Number 67 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Ready for another chance? Mike Aviles reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Come on, baby, one time. Here we go.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here.
For the Express. Catcher.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Manny Fleming. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tapper right back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. At the plate, number 67. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in to second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Ready once again, Ernest Francisco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Francisco.
0-1, here it comes. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 5-4 game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Striding in once again, Manny Fleming. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Yeah, we need you right here. One time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Again, a 1-2. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Preston will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home.